What's up, folks? Welcome to another best of one draft here in the Bloomburrow streets on Arena. My name is Ethan, aka Lord Tupperware, and here's the hope is that we get to do something sweet. If not sweet, then good. And I think Wick has the potential to be both. Could lead us down a nice Grixis or blue-black splashing red control shell. 3 and a black, 2/4 makes a 1/1. Potential to grow that 1/1 or make more 1/1s if we have a rats based deck. I think there's arguments to be made. I feel like Baker's Bane Duo is the only other card really. Like if you're going to take a black card, I think you take Wick over Feed the Cycle. I don't think you take Starseer Mentor. And if you really just felt like you could get into green, I think you take Duo. But I think green is, what's the phrase I want to say here? I feel like the cat's out of the bag, the squirrel's out of the bag, as it were, for green. But then we do see this pack, which isn't great as a follow-up to Wick. We could take Night Fisher, which is big, but isn't likely to make a lot of birds. In blue-black, there's Stargaze, but that's not really a priority for blue-black decks. And then there is just Vine Reap Mentor, which I am going to take as, I think, the best card in the pack, and a follow-up to Wick. We could do black-green splash. We could do, Wick is just fine. Like, it's not going to be that exciting in black-green. You actually might end up cutting it in the best versions of black-green decks, but I think Vine Reap Mentor is the clear pick here as a follow-up to Wick. And the reason I think Stargaze isn't that important to the Rats deck is just like, you got Mind Spiral. Like, you're going to have ways to draw cards in blue-black, whereas in like something like black-red, you might not. Now, this is interesting. This is an interesting spot because there is a Coruscation Mage, and we could try for a red-black control deck, which I kind of want to do. If we wanted to play it safe or just get deeper into black, I think Daggerfang Duo is a really reasonable follow-up, right? It's a rat for Wick. It's a squirrel for black-green if we end up with black-green squirrels and forage fodder, etc. But there's part of me that's like, hey, could take Coruscation Mage and wheel one of these two. And like, you all know what a black-green deck looks like. Like, I'd like to try and cook just a little bit in the late stages of the format here, especially off the heels of this week's podcast episode. So I'm going to take the Coruscation Mage and see what we can't come up with here. And what we come up with is Glide Dive Duo versus Kindle Spark Duo, I think. There's a Starforged Sword. There's a Shrike Force. I think I generally like Glide Dive Duo better than Kindle Spark Duo. I mean, not generally. I actually like Glide Dive Duo better than Kindle Spark Duo. Just thinking about the Coruscation Mage life and where that leaves. And I think if Wick is in our deck, we're going to want a Hidden Grotto, or we're going to want to splash one of those three colors just to have access to this activation. And something like a Hidden Grotto is a sort of air quotes free way to do that. So let's take the Glide Dive Duo, get a little deeper into black, and then there's a Scales of Shale, there's a Steam Path Charger, there's a Mind Drill Assailant, there's a Fountain Port Bell. I mean, the best card in the pack is Head of the Homestead, but we've got options otherwise. I think we should take a black card here. I think it should be Scales. I think Scales is likely to be nice if we end up in red-black as a spells deck. If we end up in red-black, we've already got one Lizard. I think it's better than taking Mind Drill Assailant. The other option is to take Steam Path Charger to try and just be a red-black aggro deck, but we don't want to do that, right? We want to try doing something sweet. What are the sweet things to do here? Well, there's a Night Whirl Hermit. There's a Ruthless Negotiation. Ooh, maybe we could finally do a Bandit's Talent deck. What do we think about that? I think I'm going to take Ruthless Negotiation over the second Scales, over Spark Shooter, Hermit, and Sharepot. Again, a couple good green-white cards in Banishing Light and Treetop Sentries, but let's see what Ruthless Negotiation has for us. Well, there's a Huskburster Swarm. Now, it's interesting. There's a lot of derpy Grixis cards here for us. Another Hermit, a second Duo, a Pathmaker. If we're trying to do something in the spell's life, I'm not sure how good Swarm is going to be for us. like, it's big, it's bad, but how much are we going to be able to power it out? I'm not sure. And we might just be better off taking a Glide Dive Duo here, just getting deeper into black. I think I'm going to take the Duo here over Swarm. Could see that being wrong. But if it's wrong, I don't want to be right. Let's cook. Wishing Well. Blue-black control. We've already got a 1-drop. I mean, it's a 1-drop we can cast already, but let's see. So what else is there? There's Pathmaker and there's Mind Drill Assailant. I should probably just take Assailant. This card isn't that good. I have played with it before. And this will give us another rat for Wick and a way to get Negotiation into the bin. I would like to take Wishing Well, but I don't think it's actually that responsible to do so. Probably a whole lot of nothing. I'll take the Mascot over Might of the Meek. I doubt I end up playing it, but just something worth peeping. There's a Dire Sight late, way too late, Sticky Tongue Sentinel. There's a Dire Sight, which I will take over Spiral and Mentor. Get some card draw, and there's Duo number 1, and they both wheeled, right? This was the pack. I forget which pack it was. I think this was the pack where we took... Oh gosh, I don't remember. But I remember those were the cards we wanted to wheel, and there's a second Kindle Spark Duo. Okay. Black-red control, let's go. And let's see what we can't do. Well, there's a Hired Claw. Whenever you attack with one or more lizards, Hired Claw deals 2 damage to target opponent. And you can put a counter on Hired Claw, activate only if an opponent lost life this turn and only once each turn. But that's still all like pretty good with 2 duos and a Coruscation Mage. So let's go ahead and we'll move Mentor to the side. We'll move Mascot to the side. I think Scale's going to be good. Dire Sight good. Wick. Probably the Mind Spiral life remains to be seen. I do think Hired Claw over Nocturnal Hunger is good. There's a Sazakap's Brew that might wheel. Bonebind Orator that might wheel. Daring Wave Rider, but I think with the late duos, I think I'd like to try doing some red-black. And I do think we're going to want to keep our eyes open for a Patchwork Banner. Likely naming Otter, because Banner as a way to trigger the duos, plus as a way to grow them. Like once this is a 2/4, that's way less embarrassing than it being a 3-mana 1/3. It's also a Tidecaller Mentor. I mean, obviously Tender Wild Guide is excellent, but we're a bit far away from that. So we'll take a nice cheap removal spell here and take out the trash. And here, not much to like in this pack. I think this will be a spot to grab Fountain Port Bell. Like I said, we know we want to splash a little bit for Wick. Maybe we're going to play Mind Spiral, some other good blue, whatever. There's an Into the Floodmaw. There's an Agate Blade Assassin. And Alania's Pathmaker. It's a nice cantripping red card, but it's not a spell. And the nice thing about Bell is that certainly the first one can replace a land, and then you just have a land drop that triggers, your mage, your duos, etc., which is nice. Nice spot to be in. Okay, Valley Rotcaller is pretty good, as is Take Out the Trash. I'm kind of inclined to take a second Take Out the Trash over the Rotcaller. I do think this is really important for us. Cheap removal. An additional spell for all of our Spells Matter stuff. This could be wrong. I just think this makes a lot more sense for the direction I see this deck going in. And similarly, I mean, there's a Slinger, which is good. But there's also a Kindle Spark Duo. And we're not wheeling anything out of this pack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There'll be 1 card left in the pack. And it could be Kindle Spark Duo, but the pack is junky enough that it could be High Stride, it could be Pearl, it could be Heirloom Epic, whatever. I'm going to take the Duo. And I can't imagine what I would pass for. Gosh, are we going to just... It's possible, right? There's a Wave Rider. It is possible that we want to just be blue-red. We could just be blue-red and splash Wick. Because there's another Wave Rider that could come around. We could just take Bell number 2. We could just take Hazel's Nocturne. Hazel's Nocturne is not a bad shout. I'm going to take the Wave Rider and just see what we can see about blue-red. If the second Wave Rider wheels, I'm going to be really happy I took this here. Take a Sazakap's Brew, totally happy to grab a little bit of card selection there. We've got a Bumbleflower Sharepot. We've got a Pearl of Wisdom, Psychic Whirl. I mean, I guess Sharepot is a removal spell that we are kind of in need of that will trigger these. I mean, all removal spells will trigger them, but we don't have a, like, catch-all spell. I think I'm going to take that over the Pearl. And we do wheel the Wave Rider. All right, Black, I think you're out. I think we'll splash Wick, but I think the rest of this is out. And second Wave Rider is nice. And there's Stormcatch, Mentor, and Tempest Angler. We can take Mentor. Yeah. And Sky Skipper Duo versus Squire. I don't think we're playing either of these. Tempest Angler, we might play. Pearl of Wisdom. Okay, yeah. Hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. All right. Dowerport Mage. Brazen Collector. And a third Daring Wave Rider. We really want to make sure that we've got the goods. I mean, we've Brew to take out the trash, Pearl of Wisdom. Mind Spiral I'm less excited about now with the prospect of a third Wave Rider. I think we're taking Dowerport Mage. I think this card is just excellent. It's a good little 2-drop. It's possible Brazen Collector is better for us, but we also have things worth like picking up Wick, picking up Coruscation Mage and replaying it. Like we've got stuff worth doing with it, and I think that's reasonable. Ding, Patchwork Banner, let's go. And we probably wheel Otterball Antics. Yeah, Banner is just too important, and it's gonna make me really happy. Like I'm not really happy, but it's gonna make me probably be interested in playing Tempest Angler, just because, right? It grows the stuff on cast, right? It's gonna trigger your mage, your duo, your anglers on cast, and then it also is a permabuff for them. So I think we do that and hope to wheel Otterball Antics. But the second banner, or the Patchwork Banner here, is a really nice pickup. Probably take Dire Downdraft at this point. Could take Alania's Pathmaker. That's a real possibility, but I think another piece of interaction, especially one that Wave Rider can cast, is worthwhile here. And there's the Bandit's talent for what might have been, but we'll take another piece of interaction that Wave Rider can cast for us, and I really hope that third Wave Rider wheels. But there's an Agate Assault for us. A third Kindlespark Duo. A lot of black in this pack, right? Feed the Cycle, Nocturnal Hunger, Starscape Cleric. But we will take another duo, happily. Happily. Azure Beastbinder. It's a rat for Wick. I guess Wick does get a lot worse. Maybe we're not splashing Wick, now that I'm thinking about it. I was just thinking Wick does get a lot worse when you don't have other rats for it, but it is really cool with Dowerport Mage. We'll take the Beastbinder there. Wow, another Valley Rotcaller, Sky Skipper Duo, Daggerfang Duo, and a Hidden Grotto. I don't think we're playing these black cards, and I don't think I'm going to play a Grotto. Just take 20 gems, probably. I'm really not a fan of Rockface Village. What is this? Spellgyre, Bellowing Crier. Spellgyre we can play. We don't have that many 4s. Yeah, I mean, this is a spot where we like could splash Nocturnal Hunger, I guess, but I like the Spellgyre. And it's also really good with Wave Rider, but it gives us a card draw spell with a little oomph to it for the third Wave Rider, which is a nice pickup. We do wield the Otterball Antics as well as a super late saver. Pathmaker. Yeah, maybe we're just not splashing black. It just doesn't make sense to do so. And maybe we don't play Tempest Angler, even though we have the Patchwork Banner. I'd like to make one more cut, do 16 lands plus the Bell. Hired Claw I still think makes sense with 4 duos and a mage. It's 14 creatures. We could probably get rid of a creature. Like maybe we don't need Assailant, especially now that we're not going to play Wick. Just cut Assailant. Are there any Otters we're leaving on the side? Just Angler. Because Otter's what we're going to be naming on Banner like every time. It's possible that Claw isn't that good for us. I feel like it's got the potential to just get big. But then maybe we're doing the thing where we're like trying to get our thing to get big while green's creatures are just big. And maybe Angler is just better in that respect because it doesn't take mana to do it. I'm going to try the Hired Claw with all this stuff. Because you have the opportunity to do it twice, right? Like to do it on your turn and do it on your opponent's turn with the duos activating. Like as a late game mana sink. I don't know, I'm intrigued. And then we'll cut an island. And call it good. All right, let's see if the Otters can do their thing. All right, here we are for game number 1. We will keep. We have a 2-drop, and any land, any third land lets us play Banner, or we can just drop Hired Claw right off the bat. Boom, boom. Opponent on Plains, number 2. Should we haste Prowess? Yeah, let's do it. Get in. Blue-red beats. Moonrise Cleric. Life gain, huh? Okay. So there's a question of some sequencing here with Banner versus Duo. I generally don't like leaving the mana that Banner can create stranded, but the nice thing about playing Banner is that Mentor will be able to attack. So I think I'm going to do that. Name Otter, get in for 3. And then we're probably playing Pathmaker next turn, depending on what we draw. They've been Bandit's Talent. Makes sense. And Savor the Mentor. Sure. Okay, I'm gonna... I think just play Duo and Beastbinder. I know I could have attacked with Hired Claw, gotten the ping and activated it, but I'm not that interested in doing that. All right, Thistledown players, no 5th land for the opponent. We get to, what, attack with Beastbinder, shrink. Thistledown players, and play a Duo. And then we can grow Hired Claw on their turn. Nocturnal Hunger. Okay. Let's go Pathmaker to start. Draw Bell. Ping. I don't have to play the Bell right now. So I guess I shouldn't have pinged. Doesn't matter. I'll play Beastbinder. I guess I really should be turning the Cleric into a 2/2. But I don't think it really matters. I mean, they might have, I guess, Starfall Invocation is the... Yep, I guess that's what they have. Well, that stinks. Oh no, Starseer Mentor. Oh, okay. Sack of food. Sazakap's Brew. We'll go ping. Untap. Decline. Crack this. There's a land. Let's go send. We'll ground the Mentor. We're trading here. I think that's all good. I think we're gonna grow and then grow on their turn as well. And hold. Hold the land for Sazakap's Brew. Waxwane Witness. Attack with Cleric. You got it. They've got a food. So they're effectively at 9 right now. Ping. Grow. SharePod, huh? Yeah, that seems good. Let's go ping. Yeah. Nice. All it took was our opponent being stuck on 4 lands and choked on colors. Easy peasy. Alrighty, I go first. I will keep. I don't know if we want to draw a land here with the bell. I probably don't need to do it. And there's a Beastbinder. Sure, start with that. This deck is real death by 1,000 cuts. All right. Send for 1. Play a duo. 1/3 tribal. Opponent, can I interest you in doing something? Pearl, untap, draw. Neat. Now I do want lands. Okay. Attack for 1. Opponent not doing anything for the first 3 turns. Lily Splash, sure. So we've got land. We probably just want to brew and pitch Bumbleflower SharePod at this point. So let's go ping, brew, target player, pitch SharePod, draw. Yep, all right. Play a second duo, get in for 1. And then Wave Rider will start drawing. We'll draw us 2. Sky Skipper duo. Yep. Ping. It was actually interesting. I wonder if we'd rather just antics. But I think we can Wave Rider and play Pearl. Yep. Send. Still make sure Lily Splash can't do its thing. Looks like they're deciding to attack. Splash Lasher's going to tap something down. I assume it's the Beastbinder or the Wave Rider. Just because locking down a Kindle Spark duo isn't the best. Yeah, that makes sense. Splash Portal. Oh, Splash Portal duo. Draw a card. Flicker Splash Lasher. Get to lock down something else. Or maybe just lock down Beastbinder for an additional turn. Yeah, I think we will just do the double spell life here. It gives us a bunch of stuff on the ground. Gets them to 2 this turn. Like, basically puts them to dead. Like, they then have to answer the duos. Tank. Gonna lead on a cash grab. Land duo. Find land number 6. Yeah. Yep. As expected. All right, here we are for game 3. Pretty slow, but a keep. We draw a blue source, we have a turn 2 play. Otherwise, we can brew and pitch something, get banner, get to Wave Rider a turn sooner, etc. Valley Mightcaller is scary, though Downdraft is a nice answer for that. Root Weaver, luckily, one of the few 2-drops in green that won't grow. Valley Mightcaller. There's... Yeah, we're probably going to pitch Spellgyre here is my guess. Clifftop Lookout. Grow the Mightcaller, find another land. I wonder if they are actually mono green here. Let's go ahead and discard Spellgyre. Okay. Nice. Agate Assault, I think, is the play here. The question is, what do we kill? Do we kill the Might Caller or the Root Weaver? And I almost want to kill the Root Weaver. Next turn, then we go Banner Mage. Or we could just play Pathmaker. I think I'm going to kill the Root Weaver. We'll see how that pans out. I wonder what folks in the comments, what would you do? Would you kill the Might Caller or would you kill the Root Weaver? Bolt the bird? Potentially color screw them? They might just be mono green. Innkeeper's Talent. Okay. Very scary. Very scary. Okay. We have to play Pathmaker here. Got to get something that can trade. Take out the trash. That's a good one to see. Because then we can banner. This might incentivize them to go talent level 3. Get something out of range of take out the trash. Then we banner on Otter and take out the other thing. Oh no, it's getting fought here. That's bad. I wonder if they'll brawl and gift us a fish. No shame in losing to one of the best rares in the set. And now both things are out of range. Yeah. Troubling. Troubling, troubling. There's blue. So now I guess we... just dire downdraft whatever they put the counters on. I don't think there's a world where we're not losing this game horribly, but we'll see. Yep. Chump, downdraft, pay the ward, right back on top. You love it. Can't get enough. All right, and we don't even have the Wave Rider mana, so that'll do it. All right, we go first. This is a keep. Bell is going to find us an island. And we'll go Antics into duo and then see what we can't do. Blue-green Pond Prophet, sure. Send for 1. Play a duo. See how good their Frogs deck is. There's a Long River Lurker, that's pretty good. But luckily, not a lot of life gain out of blue-green, so might be able to get the reach on him. I was gonna Antics, like hold up a bunch of spells here, but there's a world where just Agate Assaulting here is good. Let me think about this. Agate Assault opens up some options. Could also just pass with Spellgyre here. And we're priced into countering whatever they play, and then we're just sort of back to square one. Otherwise, and we haven't really pushed much damage, so I think that's why I'm going to like casting Agate Assault here. Pay the ward. Get that gone. Get in for 2 with this buddy. And then next turn probably pass with these 2 up. Lily Splash Mentor is a likely play. Yeah, that's just fine by me. Polywallop in a duo. Ping. Yeah, we will, I guess, draw first and play duo. They just compound so well. I mean, there's also a world where we just say, hey, we're going to counter something, but like 6 cards in hand, even if we pass and counter, they're going to have something else to do. And we do have an answer for something on board. I am seeing the power of having a copy of Into the Floodmaw, though, against these green decks. Like, you know, our opponent goes to try and fight one of our duos down, and we get to bounce in response. That's nice. Thought Shucker. Not a good Magic card. And a Bark-Knuckled Boxer. We're getting a little off theme here, opponent. You were all frogs all the time, and now... Yeah, so we're just going to play land and pass. I guess holding lands is potentially correct, given that we have a Sazakap's Brew. But we also have tons of card draw in the deck. With the Pearl and the 4 Ottercaster Mages. Long River Lurker. Do I care? I don't really care about this. Like, you're going to get to draw a card. I think I say big deal to that. Or do you want to hit a land? Block. Dire Downdraft, whatever you're about to do. Interesting. Was not expecting that. All right, I will Surveil 2, then draw. I've been baited. I've done a bad job here. Bin the 2 lands for sure. There's a Brew. There's the Wave Rider. Yep. I just thought for sure they were going to respond with something, but like the killing the duos wasn't that important to them. But oh, and maybe I should have brewed to get an additional damage off. But I don't really want to pitch Downdraft. But I do think I am casting this right now. Nah, we're just going to play Wave Rider. All right. Ping. Wave Rider. Oh, I guess you can have Denial, yeah. Do we want to play Assault on something? No. We just want to play Spellgyre and draw. Land. Dig. Okay. Share pot. No attacks. It's interesting that they wanted to hit a land drop rather than Pawn Profit. Okay, Splash Lasher. Gonna tap down Wave Rider and Duo, I guess. Or maybe just Wave Rider twice, sure. Doesn't really make this turn that exciting for you, does it? Well, I guess you can have Shore Up. Is that terrible for me if you have Shore Up? Yeah. I guess you do. Okay. All right, let's go Antics. Oh, Antics, Share Pot, and Brew. And Brew will be a nice way for us to get around Shore Up, because we can give our own thing +2/+0 to grow it. And then we'll pass. We can also just eat a food here if we'd like. They also would be basically mega dead if we hadn't chucked away our Kindle Spark duo. But we'd also still be facing a Bark Knuckle Boxer. That does mean that turn that they could have fired off Shore Up to do just that. So Water Spout Warden. And there's a 3/3. Should we just double block Lurker, I think. And then we'll Brew if they want to do their Shore Up life. Dire Downdraft. Ping. Keep that on top. Eat the Lurker. Play Duo. Play Dowerport. Pass. Tree Guard Duo. Oh, that's going to be on Water Spout Warden. And they are going to get to Shore Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So I think we have to do this. And then we'll Dire Downdraft the Warden. I hope they don't have an additional trick here, I guess. Like if they have Overprotect, like if they go for it, we die. I think we want to do this. Assume it's Shore Up and then nothing. We trade, we go to 2, and then we have Take Out the Trash for Warden on the ground. Okay. Or Share Pot, I guess. So let's take out the trash now. Ping. Play land, I think. Oh wait, we want to play land. We're gonna share pot the Thought Chucker, I guess, so they can't draw. And now we have food or Dowerport activation up. Very likely food. So I guess I was like, picking up Wave Rider does kill them this turn. It guarantees us another spell, so that's nice. All right, 3-1. Alrighty, here we go. I think this is another keep. Have a removal spell on 2. Get our duo going on 3. Wave Rider will get back, take out the trash at some point. Swamp and a Marsh Stalker. Yep. Seems like a good card to kill. Don't need to give them a chance to protect it or whatever. And there's a Zoraline. Wow, 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 wow. Rip. Yep, we'll play Beastbinder. Gonna be a few turns before we can kill that, so that's a shame. Oh, that's good that they're not interested in... You have Sonar Strike. Okay. Well, at the very least it gets grounded, and then we can play Share Pot and blow it up before they get any value out of it. We even get to crack a food here. Witness, sure. Gosh, it's so tempting to kill the Witness because Wave Rider currently can't help us kill. I think we have to actually kill the Witness. Like, yes, they can Zoraline and get back Marshstalker, but then we will have a 4/4 and a way to kill this. I think I have to kill the Witness, unfortunately. Orator is annoying. Orator Zoraline is also very cute. What do we think the odds of them not having a removal spell are? Pretty low, I would say. Kill you. Yep, there's early winter. We're going to take 5. Coruscation Mage. It's a nice draw. Play an Offspringed Mage and a duo. Probably allow Orator to connect, otherwise trade off with Marshstalker. Oh, actually, I don't even have to. I can just do this. Kindle Spark duo, just working overtime. Saver. All right, sure. Ouch, ouch. There's a duo. They might be out of gas. Get in for 2. Okay. Get my Wave Rider that wasn't doing anything currently anyway. And there's a banner. All right. Ping. Otter. But I'm not gonna do anything here. Like, I really... Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Exile it. They get Zoraline. Zoraline is just so nuts. I think we gotta wait. And like if they want to start trading 2 for 5 damage. Oh, there's Cleric. Okay. Pathmaker. Mentor. Should we attack with Mage? Yeah. Probably should have already done that. Though, I'm just terrified of them. They have land number 7, and they go Orator, get back Zoraline, and then we're just dead in 2 turns, so... Maybe I need to not be afraid of that. How else am I winning? I don't know. We have time here. We have time. Lots of good cards we can draw. Like that. Like that's a good card we can draw. Okay. And they can't get back anything else. So let's just go send. Block, huh? Okay. Ouch. Oh, do you have the skunk here? You might have the skunk. No, you're just getting back. Yep. Wow, getting in again. Okay. Another order. Wow, okay. Ping. See what we draw here. Wave Rider. That's so sick. Is that just lethal? If we just kill the orator, I think it is. Shoot that. Get in for ping. You're at 13. Ping, you're at 12. 3, 3, 3. Or 3, 8. Yeah. Cool. All right, I go first. Another keeper. See how things roll. Probably just playing mage on 2. But I suppose there's a possibility for something else. Yeah, just don't see a reason to not just run this out. That looks like a Might of the Meek over there for the opponent. There was no pause on single red, and now there is. Steam Path Charger. Just shoot that. Your own Kindle Spark duo. Is that even legal? Drop a Pathmaker. No attacks. Here's Might of the Meek. Cantrip. Maybe it's just removal also. Gecko. Oh, nice. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Wild Guide. Wild Guide with Offspring. All right. Let's go land. Duo. Share pot. And I guess we're attacking with Pathmaker? And trading with Gecko? Yeah, sure. my duo going down here. No? All right, nice. So feels like it's worth, I don't know. I don't know what I feel like it's worth. Probably worth just getting Wave Rider down and killing one of the wild guides. While we can. Ping, ping, ping. Ride the wave. I mean, you got a trick here. You got a trick. What can be done, you know? Ah, the moose is loose. Sure. I guess that's also worth thinking about countering. But we can just kill it next turn, so it's all good. No attacks. Go ahead. Could also try double blocking, but I think we just take it. Double blocking has never worked out well for anyone ever. There's land and a rampager. Okay, happy that I didn't trade. I would like to draw a land here. We draw a Wave Rider. It's less exciting. So we'll kill the moose. And this is the turn where like we need them to not have anything, so that we have the opportunity to pass Spellgyre, Crack of Food, and then Wave Rider. Yes, block. Okay. Just land go, buddy. Land go. Or go, even better. Yeah, land for me. Well, I don't need to play it. I don't need to play it. So I guess we're just passing. Taking 5 here. It's pretty scary. I guess we'll crack the food now. No blocks. Might of the Meek. Yeah, sure. Ping. No brew. I think no brew, no mentor. Oh, good. Mm-hmm. Kind of want both, though we may not have time for Pearl. Okay, next. No attacks. Go ahead. I mean, these two live, then this is lethal. Ouch. Wave Rider down. Ouch. We're at 2 effectively. I think we block like this, because Mage can get in for 2 on its own. We're close, so we Pearl. We can assault the duo and then downdraft the token and go to 1. Mm-hmm. And we attack here, yeah? Like, just hope they don't have a pump or a haste creature. One v one. Rust Shield Rampager. All right, spell. There it is. Lucky boy. It's a couple lucky top decks there for us for sure. All right, here we go. Opponent's going to be on the play. We will definitely keep this hand. It's nice looking. Wave Rider makes it even nicer. Just got to make sure we hit lands. Yeah, we'll play the Mage here. Looks like it might get taken out with the trash. We could have played Share Pot. Oh, that's fine. So weird. Are we getting, like, what's with all the red-blue happening, you know? Oh, baby. All right, let's go. Yeah, we get to go Mentor and kill Cutthroat and get in for 4 on the ground as well as the ping. Okay. Okay. Light Shell Duo, that's too big. That's not fair. Land and Thoughtshucker in the bin. Wow. Well, we'll go Pearl of Wisdom. And then we Dire Downdraft to the duo. And get in for 5 plus another ping. Well, this has been an exceptional draw. Alania, yeah. Hopefully it's too late. Not quite too late now. So you get a turn. No attacks. Go ahead. So their first instant or first sorcery or first otter spell can be copied. they want to gift us a card. There's a rabid gnaw, so everybody's going down for the count here. Yep. And we got a game. Crack this food. Yep. That probably means the first Wave Rider is going to shoot Brambleguard Captain. Yep, 7. One card left, though. Wow, draw 6. Okay. Oh, and I guess they can double gift here and keep the Wave Rider tapped. Yeah, so stunned and 2 fish. It's pretty legit. Pretty legit. Might have been better off just share potting the Alania. Yep, I think we will. Too late. Oh, they've got short up too? No. Runaway together. Okay. Get you to 6. Yeah, maybe it was better to Wave Rider and downdraft there. You have a Ral? This is no fair. No fair. Mm-hmm. Get in for 2. All right, now I gotta just find action. Something. Decline. Draw. I guess attack you. Fish is worse than a prowess creature. Yeah, sequencing here not great. Should have blown up the Alania. Wow, and their deck is just much better than mine. Do we have outs? Probably not. Certainly not if those are our draws. Play Pearl. Take out the trash. Yeah. I think that's it. Like, they can get back a nice spell. Yeah, should have killed the Alania there. All right, we're going to go first. I will keep... I think we're probably going to not play Bell on 1 because it can trigger both of these. And I won't be cracking it until turn 4 anyway. All right, lead on Mountain. Yeah, we'll play Mentor first. And then we can Offspring this. White, black. Is Mentor going to die? Mentor's going to get savored. carrot cake, okay. Keep a card on top. Just play duo. No attacks. I like my burn plan a lot less against white-black carrot cake. Marsh Stalker. Probably trade off Stormcatch Mentor for Marsh Stalker at this point, if it's allowed. Wick. Yeah. I want to keep all these. Ping. Wave Rider, huh? Let's play Pathmaker. Land. Ping. Bell. Just gotta find some spells, buddy. Just gotta find some spells. Decline. Daggerfang Duo. Pump up the volume on the Wick Snail. Mill 2 removal spells. Yeah, wow. And a Rot Caller. Lots of life gain potential over there. Ping. Banner. All right, let's draw. It's a really nice draw. Let's go Ping. Otter. And no attacks? No attacks. Go ahead. Drift Gloom Coyote. You gonna take my token? Yeah, it's a bummer. All right, go ahead. You want to attack with duo, and you want to be my latex salesman. I think we are gonna downdraft this. Just so that I can play Wave Rider next turn. I like Brew too. So if we Wave Rider downdraft the Coyote, it's not great. We can just Wave Rider downdraft the Rot Caller. Do we attack with Pathmaker here? Yeah, why not? We either trade with Coyote, trade with those two, and then we will... Oh, they're going to get another token from Wick, unless we Wave Rider bounce Wick. We can do that. We can Wave Rider bounce Wick. Buys us a lot of time. Yeah. Like, you're kind of priced into keeping it on top, right? Okay. Play Wick. You're gonna crack Carrot Cake. Interesting. And scry away the duo? No. Okay. This is all good by me. Frustrating, but fine. Do we attack with Wave Rider? Yeah, I think so. Is it worth giving them a fish? I don't think so. And pass. There's your Wick. Yep. All right, let's go ping, brew, pitch duo. And now we can ping, play Wave Rider, play brew, pitch Beastbinder, ping ping. Yep. No attacks. Kind of priced into attacking with Rotcaller here. If they have another land, they can get back Marstalker, but Hazel's Nocturne. Okay. I wonder if they attack with Rotcaller as well. Just, yeah. I like this. I respect it. Single white. It might be Crumb and get it, so I'm going to block. I'm going to do like this. Okay. Ouch, ouch. And ping. All right. See what we can't do. Share pot, yeah. Ping. Yeah, and then we blow something up and they have to triple chump. Or trade, chump, whatever. But they're off it as well, they should be. All right, 6-2, maximum games. That's a keep. Nice draw there. Another life gain deck. Agate Blade Assassin, okay. Do we just kill that? Seems reasonable to do so. Rather than playing mage here, but it is on the ground. Like if they then play a Moonrise Cleric, I won't be that happy. There's something also nicer about, I think I'll play mage actually. Something nicer about duo than getting to reap the benefits of casting a spell. And like, yeah, this is fine. Rather that happen on Dowerport Mage than on my duo. potentially forces them to play off curve a little bit if they did have a 3-drop. Moonstone Harbinger. Like, speaking of cards that I would rather kill with my take out the trash. Let's do... It does compound. We're not taking a ton of damage here. I think let's do it. We're going to take 3. Yikes. Okay. Okay, Starscape Cleric. I see you. Ping. Ping. Share pot. What do we kill first? Are we killing Agate Blade Assassin? No way. We have to kill Harbinger. Because it pumps the clerics? Yeah. This all could have been prevented if I had just killed my this Agate Blade Assassin, which I now can't kill with Wave Rider. Wow, okay. Yeah, probably going to die in the air here. A little bit of rock, paper, scissors happening. Because, like, can't deal with this Provisioner. We got him down to 17, though. So low. Yeah. Kill Cleric. I'm still taking a ton. Ping. Ping. So we're going to take 4, 5, 6. If I draw a land and they have nothing, I could be okay. Yep. This doesn't seem like someone who has nothing. Oh, wait. How did I miss 4, 5? Oh, I missed the ping. No. Was I at 6 or 7? I thought I was at 7. I'm being stupid here. But we're just dead. All right. GG. What did I miss there? Food. Swing out. Ping. And then 4 in the air. Ah, well. 6-3. Ride the wave in the comments. We got there. I mean, we mostly got there. And I think we showed the power of the banner. Some awkwardness of duo. Might have been better just to kill the assassin on turn 2 in that last game, but what can you do? And yeah, catch you next time. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more content.